Howdy, howdy, howdy. My name's Anashi Sasuke, and this is Baldur's Gate 3. The entire reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to know whether or not my computer can run my recording software and this game at the same time. I'm thinking probably not, because as soon as I hit the record button, it went from 60 frames to 23, but let's see what happens. I'm going to just do a quick pick since this is just... Let's see. Since I failed to recruit this person on my actual playthrough, I'm gonna just proceed with Karlach. But I'm not going to play the introduction, so let's just, for the sake of speed. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay, it went back to 60 when I left that menu, so maybe just that menu had low frames because it wasn't moving? Depending on how the frames go, I might play this first segment. I'm obviously not looking to make a series out of this. There are multiple different things I'm testing out that are why this is happening right now. I'm recording it at like 10:30 at night. I also don't know whether or not you guys see the fact that I have a nighttime filter on my computer because my eyes are kind of trash. Also, the reason that the real reason I skipped past the tutorial was because of the fact that it has a nudity thing in it, and I didn't feel like trying to figure out how to dance around that. Because if I have the ability to censor stuff in my videos, I have not learned how to do it yet because it hasn't really come up yet. So it was easier to just pick a pre-established character. There's that Wilhelm scream. Wait, so is this Baldur's Gate and this is where all of the party members come from? Was that me watching who my party members are gonna be? If I stop missing them? I don't really want to start a new playthrough just to make sure I don't miss Karlach, because I'm already 12 hours into my playthrough and just found out I missed her. And I'm not even at Baldur's Gate yet. I'm still in Act 1. I read that this game has the canon ending to the module Descent into Avernus, or From Avernus, I don't know. I've not played that module, and I know basically nothing about it. So, I don't know if all of this is, like, fallout of that module or what. My friend is playing it, and I think he said there's nothing to do with Mind Flayers in it. I also did not show the opening cutscene because I don't like seeing stuff happen to people's eyes, and I didn't think a good way to start this theoretical video would be, watch as a thing slithers into someone's eyeball! Because Lord knows I didn't look at it. I'm squeamish of eyeballs getting messed with and needles where needles should not be. And I believe it set Karlach as a barbarian, so this fight, well, when I get to the fight, if I get to the fight, it's going to go much differently than I did with my main character, who is a ranger tiefling that I made from scratch. Also, this game has a, like, heavy leitmotif thing. I don't want to say problem, and I don't want to say issue, but it really feels like this game has, like, one song that it uses for absolutely everything. And I feel like I only caught it because of Undertale. But it definitely has that one song that they use for everything. And I'm pretty sure the only reason I even noticed it at all, other than because of Undertale, is that I was in the character creator the first time for about an hour, and the song was on loop the entire time. The last time my friend told me about his D&D sessions, he said they had just found out what those things are. I thought that maybe that's why the logo for the game looks like that, like the Roman numeral 3s look all jacked up, because they're supposed to be those things. But I don't know what those things are, so maybe I'm stupid. I'm definitely stupid, but about this I just don't know. There's also some stuff. Yeah, the frames dropped from 60 to 17 when it started syncing the cloud save. As soon as gameplay cutscenes started, the frames just tanked. But it's also for the most part a point-and-click game, so it's still pretty. My settings are higher than they need to be. My laptop has been on fire since I turned it on Steam. Okay, so the frames are bouncing between...
That squid really scrambled my brains. At least there are no devils on my tail. My engine's burning hot. Better be careful who I touch.
Are you sure that's your engine and not my computer? Oh, it has Peridot, Claude, and such.
Too bad. Could have asked it for directions.
Alright. The game said since it's not my first file, then I can just not have to see the tutorials and junk. So, go. Gotta go through all these wall sphincters.
What is it?
Doo-doo-doo. So yeah, there's a few things I did my first playthrough that I'm just gonna not this time and see how that goes. So yeah, you probably heard that, but I'm just gonna keep walking. Skip it about up. Oh, I can skip the cutscenes. I'm not gonna, but I can.
Abomination. This is your end.
I know this is like 200 hour game. Sorry.
Past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
But anyway, I'm only 12 hours into my playthrough, and I know it's a 150 hour game, but so far, I do not like her. Well, what do you suggest?
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
It's really interesting how they, Oh, I'm starting as her? Okay, I guess she's quicker. Bonk him.
Bow, or you
Oh, she does have a bow. Alright, snipe him. Okay, and turn.
It's hot in here. Aye, aye.
Yeah, I highly doubt the barbarian has anything with range on it. Cleave. Got some interesting stuff, but nothing that's range. But it'll come to me, and then it'll probably die. Oh, excuse me. Tiefling, though, so... screw you. How about you finish that one? Whop! And then go this way. And turn. I'm going to use Cleave because it'll be funny. Why did it... Well, that was stupid. I thought that was she would run up to it first, not just stand there like a dumbass. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to ever play as a barbarian. Ha, you missed. I can't do no more pommels for some reason. Or do I only get one bonus action the entire combat? Or did... Oh, short rest. Why do I need a short rest to bop somebody with the handle of a sword? Just smite this dude.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now,
Not really. I was trash in that battle. What eyes were you using? I got hit and have nothing to show for it.
that felt good.
Dead thrall. Just give it up and up.
This thing's falling straight into the house.
Well, the
My dead body.
Well, the frames seem to be staying above 30 now. As this thrall had like a single gold. Ascend! Another sphincter, that's what we have here. Hey, buddy! Touch only the lab.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
I'm curious because I did not explore here last time. Last time I actually listened to her. But, like I said, I'm just trying to move through this and see how my laptop handles recording and playing this at the same time. Because, as I said, it is kind of on fire. Because this game, for the settings it's using, it says it uses 16 gigs of RAM. And I don't know how much RAM Bandicam uses, but I only have 16, so I'm using all of them.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay, whatever. I hope it's not putting these saves with, like, my other saves. Ooga booga. Honestly, it doesn't look like their faces work like that. But also, there's a thing that happens later in the game that I thought maybe I must have missed something.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
But I'm seeing now that I didn't miss nothing. The game's just being weird, I guess. Smite the pig. The pig is smote. Alright, keep walking. What is that? Rage. Ah! Let's see. While raging, you're stronger, deal 2 extra damage with melee and improvised weapons, and when throwing objects. Okay. We'll just go right here. Shoot him. Oh. Why can't I bop you again? It said short rest. It's not even that far away. You're just dumb. Fine. Okay, y'all do what you're doing. Oh, there's another one. Loser. Can barbarians equip crossbows? Yeah. Okay, so. Alright. What do you mean not enough resources? All I did was walk! What? I didn't even use all my movement! What do you mean used resources! Oh, did it use my action to... Oh, god damn it. Fine. It makes sense now that I think about it, but it's still dumb. Stoop. Rude. Can I move anymore? Nah, I'm stuck. He's fine. I should be close enough to just smack you now. Is the sticks even in Avernus? Okay. Boppin'. What happened to the other pig?
Hurry before they strike.
I could have swore there was supposed to... Oh, okay, he's up there. Alright. Alright, well, that's my turn. Stoop! Yeah, you get out of here. Okay, my range looks to be 9 meters. Vamos. 8.9 meters is my max? That's weird. Thanks for the dagger, but why 8.9? Okay. Pachoo! There you go. In turn. I'm just keep walking. Up, up. There we go, 9. Okay, I do have 9 meters, it just was dumb. Can you get that guy? Oh. Alright, well, you still hurt him. Stop! Rude. Stupid attack of opportunity. Is it going to do it again? Okay. I'm doing it. Shut up. Pachoo! I don't know what happens if I get to this while the Mind Flayer is still alive. He got before I did this on my other file. So it looks like the cloud saving is what's been slowing the frames down and not this nonsense that I'm doing right now. I guess I could at least get up to Shadowheart so that there's 3 of the waifus in the video. Well, I know there's somebody's waifus. They may not be mine, but they're somebody's. But this is also assuming anybody's even going to watch this. People don't really watch gameplay on my channel, but I'll still do it. Whee! I assume her hands were on fire because something happened in the fight, but maybe it's a part of her backstory and I just don't know anything about it because I didn't listen to it. It's 60 frames on the loading screen, but that's because nothing is happening. But at least we know a still picture is buttery smooth. I just realized, does this game do infinite arrows? I've not seen anything in the menus about having an amount of them. Oh. Okay. All of this makes sense now. That also makes sense. Okay, multiple things just happened that did not make sense before, but they do now. Starting a new file now has me wondering if I should maybe start a new file anyway, because yeah, 12 hours, but... And also I did successfully do what I was trying to do, but now I could probably do it faster.
Can it be? I'm... For good. Forever. No matter what. No doubt Zariel will be on my trail soon. I think I even spotted one of her hunters on the ship. I'd better get moving.
I don't know what any of this means.
Been through a lot, but I draw the line at becoming a mind flayer. I'll sort it. I always do. Step 1. Get far away from anything with tentacles. Step 2. Stay calm and don't burn anything down. Step 3. Find allies who won't mind a friend who spends a lot of time talking to herself. Now, time to march. I've got a life to live. Finally.
So, things I'm noticing. Since I was playing as a character I made myself, all of the talking was a narrator instead of having me talk. But it's like, why did you have me pick a voice and have them talk when they're randomly walking around and have them voice none of their own dialogue? Like, at all. So it does have the same problem as Divinity 2 Original Sin had for me, where it's like, yeah, I can make a character, but did I? Honestly, just kind of feels like I drew a face on a board and put a megaphone behind it. Doesn't really feel like I'm playing as a person, unless I play as one of the pre-established people. Like, not only does Karlach have an interesting personality from what I've seen so far, she has the fucking hairstyle I wanted that it wouldn't even let me pick! The hairstyle she has is exactly the one I wanted, and it wasn't even an option that I had. So now I just have a tiefling that has dreadlocks because it was the next best thing. Anyway. So if it feels bogus to have to pick one of the pre-established people just to feel like I'm actually a person, because then I don't get to interact with the pre-established person anymore. I don't know that I actually need water for anything. I also don't know what my stats are, because I wasn't looking. So I might not even really be able to make good rolls for conversation. The intellect devourer does not have things. I think the main thing that would stop me from starting a new file is there were some interesting things... There were some interesting things that I had happen because I chose to play as a tiefling, but I would get those same things playing as Karlach because she's a tiefling. But again, it's like, would I want to play a whole file as Karlach just because I missed stuff that I didn't know I was missing? Because if I do want to play a whole file as Karlach, it's not going to be this one, that's for sure. Because I skipped too much stuff to move along quicker. Hi, Shadowheart. Are y'all going to actually talk to each other, or is it just going to be narration?
What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. It's you. I saw you on the ship. You survived then.
Suddenly you see
Oh, okay, there is a narrator.
what she feels. Anger, confusion.
Resolve.
You. You've got the same thing I do. In your head.
Not the same thing. We got different ones.
Yes. And they put a tadpole in my eye too. I assume that's what caused our minds to cross.
Yeah.
But that's the least of our problems. These things are going to consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers.
Oh no.
I wish I was being dramatic. This is how the mind flayers breed. We host their spawn, and once they're ready, they'll tear right through us. I'm not sure how much time we have left, but I'm not going to wait to find out. You and I need a healer. Finding one won't be easy in this wilderness. We'll need supplies. I'm hoping something of use might be behind this door. But I've barely made a dent in it so far.
Okay.
You'll probably break your arm. I'm going to see what's at the top of this cliff. Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way.
It'd be nice to have another hand in the fight.
Company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart. Lead the way.
The handle of her weapon up close looks like a broom. Can I break the door, though?
I've tried already. Damn thing won't budge.
It'd have been cool if they would have, like, actually let me do the thing. It's...
More of those wretched things.
I'm surprised they ran away instead of starting a fight. There it goes.
Can't let these things escape the wreckage.
Okay. Whop! Skitter, 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 skitter. Critical miss! That one's still moving. Do their tentacles just not stop when they die? Just a little bit closer, Shadowheart. Let's see what we got here. You'll be fine. Yeah, no point in burning spell slots. Slap! I didn't mean to move, but it doesn't have anything. I can't do anything else. I have 2 rage charges per long rest. But it's just a brain with limbs. It would be cool if their reactions, like, just attack back with their reactions. But no. They don't do that. Bibbidi bobbidi bop.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
That's the spirit. Open the box. Nice. Nice. Okay, hop back down. Open the box. Well, I did literally just get some thieves' tools. Let's see how it do. Wow. Wow. What happens when you crit fail opening a box? Do you just... You rolled a 1! Crit failing a skill check means you'll fail no matter what your ability modifier is. Can I just break it? Cool. That doesn't sound good. Maybe it's not my problem. I should be thinking like a barbarian. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to even do that. What the heck is this? Oh, is this the healing pod? Or is that the pod with somebody's body in it? Oh, it's probably him. Whoops-a-doodle. So, if I want to think like a barbarian instead of thinking like what I was doing.
One of those brain things called. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Get out of my way!
There. Can you see it?
I must smoosh the brain. Oh, wow.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep them.
I didn't even know that there was a perception roll for that.
And you
Because I passed it with flying colors.
distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Are you going to actually help?
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod.
Let's see how this goes. Hell yeah! My face is a melee weapon?
You wretched little...
Your mind twists. Unfamiliar eyes prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
My flare worm.
Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your image. Apologies.
Glad we're all caught up now.
Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Yoink.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Nope. Not a one. But yeah, so it's like, oh, now I didn't tell him your story. I didn't even get to have a story. Just, you can make this in-depth character and just go. Like, I know it wasn't going to be anything like actual Dungeons and Dragons where you can have your character backstory matter. But it would have been cool to have one, I guess? So it's like, yeah, I'm a tiefling, so I can say things tiefling related, and I'm a ranger, so I know things ranger related, but that's not a backstory. That's a race and a job. Whatever.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
You should travel with me, blah 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 blah.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
Yeah,
You
woo.
seem like a useful person to know.
It's the fire.
All right, I accept. Lead on.
What? Why do we level up from that? Alright, well, I guess let's check out the level up screen. As the frames have a stroke. So it looks like the frames just don't like menus. Actually walking around and doing stuff is fine. Okay. I was level 4 before I found out I didn't have to actually switch people to level up. And last but not least, well, maybe least, depending on who you are. Ba-ching. Well, there's one more person coming up, but, like... For one, my test is complete, and for two, I'm just getting increasingly frustrated at how much more effort... Well, I don't want to say effort. Effort is not the word I want. Because obviously Larry and Studios did a really good job with this game. I guess I'm just a little disappointed to see how much more was put into the established people than if you make your own. So it's like, yeah, the character creator is really good. It has stuff that I would not have even expected the character creator to have. But the fact remains that when you create your own character in games like these, you're not actually a person. You're really just you're just legs and hands that can do quests for people if you make the character yourself. If you pick one of the established ones, then you're actually playing a character, but it's not you. So there's no real way to win that particular scenario if that's the amount of role-playing you want. Especially since it looks like everybody gets the same dialogue options regardless. But at least, like, it looks like when you play as one of these people, you'll get to actually say stuff and actually have a backstory you're trying to do something with. Instead of your entire character just being, the game has gifted you a tadpole, get rid of it. And then once you do, if you do, I don't know, that's it, I guess, whatever. So, this has been Anachi Sasuke. This was the opening of Baldur's Gate 3, while I basically ranted a little bit about it, discovering things I didn't know, and making my laptop need an ice pack. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be groovy, blah blah blah, all the rest of my outro. It's late, I have other things to do. Later.